During my time as a senior manager, I noticed one of my managers was fantastic at getting work done. Head down, totally focused, hitting every target. But she was missing something crucial. Her team were constantly huddled together, whispering in corners. She was too busy doing to notice the warning signs. She was always in back-to-back meetings, and when she was at her desk, she was just so focused she totally missed all the signs around her. When I took the manager for coffee, she was genuinely shocked to hear about the undercurrent of discontent in her team. But nobody said anything to me, she said. All the work's getting done. Today, I'm sharing the 5 critical signs that tell you your team needs more than just task management. They need a conversation. Plus, I'll give you 3 powerful strategies you can implement immediately to turn things around. In the manager's case, her team were physically clustering together, sharing frustrations instead of solutions. But in today's hybrid world, it might look different. Private chat channels you're not part of. Conversations that stop when you join video calls. Team members regularly staying on after calls when you leave. The same few people always taking lunch together. What it really means is that your team doesn't feel heard. They're creating informal channels to voice their concerns because the formal ones aren't working. The engagement drop. This isn't just about obvious performance issues. Look for subtle changes. The enthusiastic team member who stops contributing in meetings. People who used to volunteer for projects now saying, "I'm too busy." Meeting cameras staying off when they used to be on. Shorter, less detailed email responses. Minimal participation in team activities. What it really means is that your team is quietly withdrawing. They've moved from active engagement to passive compliance. The communication shift. Watch for changes in how people interact with you. Increased email communication instead of face-to-face chats. Formal language from previously casual communicators. Copying others into emails that used to be direct. Sudden increase in documented paper trails. Requests for written confirmation of verbal instructions. What it really means is that there is a trust issue building. People are creating evidence trails because they don't feel secure. The relationship changes. Notice how team dynamics are shifting. Previously close colleagues no longer working together. Increased silos between team members. Less social chat before meetings. Reduced collaboration on projects. Team members becoming overly territorial about their work. What it really means is that team cohesion is breaking down. Individual survival mode is kicking in. The leadership bubble. This was the manager's most significant blind spot. Watch for these in yourself. Spending more time on tasks than team interaction. Feeling relieved when team members cancel one-to-ones. Avoiding walking past certain team members' desks. Dealing with issues by email when a conversation would be better. Telling yourself it'll sort itself out. What it really means is that you're becoming disconnected from your team's reality. Here are 3 powerful strategies you can implement today. The morning round. Spend the first 30 minutes of each day walking around your team or in virtual meetings having quick check-ins. Don't talk about work. Let them bring that up. Ask about their weekend, their family, their interests. Make notes about what you learn. It works because you are building relationships and showing you care about them as people, not just productivity machines. The open door hour. Block out 1 hour a few times a week, same time, same place, where anyone can drop in without an appointment. In remote settings, keep that video call open. Even if no one comes, stick to it. It works because you're creating predictable, accessible time for conversations to happen naturally. It's less intimidating than having to schedule a formal meeting. The weekly temperature check. End each week by asking your team 3 questions. What's working well? What could be better? What do you need from me? Don't solve everything immediately. Just listen and acknowledge. Take notes. Follow up on previous points. Why it works. You create a regular feedback loop that normalizes open communication before issues escalate. When I shared these signs with the manager, she realized she'd been seeing them for months but hadn't understood their significance. Within 6 weeks of implementing these strategies, her team's dynamic completely shifted. The huddles decreased, engagement increased, and people started coming to her with solutions, not just problems. Remember, your team would rather have an imperfect conversation today than a perfect one that never happens. Every day you wait to address issues, you choose short-term comfort over long-term success. I'd love to hear which signs you have noticed in your workplace. What strategies have worked for you in addressing them? And if you're ready to enhance how you handle workplace conversations, let's talk about how my Managers Academy membership can help you build a stronger, more engaged team through effective communication.